And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And it's time for an injury report.
He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
Pass to Stockton. The three is up. Drills it from deep. Stockton's got 5.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Up top, Paul. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Great pass by Paul. For my money, the best floor general of his generation.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's Carter. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Mitchell going inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Pass to Stockton. The three. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Substitution on the court.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Left side, Tatum. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Howard grabs the miss. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And stolen by Hardaway. The ball's knocked loose. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's Harper, still without a bucket. Howard, the screen. And here's Flag outside. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Irving goes in. And Irving powers it home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Carter.
Oh, wow. What a play.
That was incredible.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And it's Irving missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
A shot to stop the run. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Right side, Irving. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his forte.
Anthony with a bucket.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And they're just not willing to give the ball handlers any breathing room.
Pass to Kersey. Here's Harper, defended by Hardaway. Here's Ewing. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell, look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Hardaway. Harper pulls it in.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And they'll get another chance. Now Mitchell.
Away team foul. Julius Irving. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's stolen by Tatum.
You know, you have to play smart when you're behind. They're still making too many mistakes.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
Hook loose. Adebayo with a steal. Outside Mitchell. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Bird. Outside Hardaway. .119 left in the first half. And it's Bird missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a block. You have to admire Giannis's willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
To the middle. Pass to Bird. To snap the cold streak. Nails it from three. Bird's got 5 points.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Here's Kersey. No good with the triple.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Count it. 7 points in the game.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, wow!
Look out!
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Substitution for the
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Bird. Outside Curry.
Anthony. Stephen Curry.
What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the wing, Anthony. Lets a floater go. Kersey pulls it in. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Gets the three ball to go.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Stockton. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
That one falls. Siakam's got 5 points.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
To the paint. Out to Anthony. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious. You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Here's Anthony. Kersey pulls it in.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, with the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Guys?
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. Siakam with it. He's got 5. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Kersey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Anthony in the post. The kick out, Curry. Shot clock at 5. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must. He
misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Richmond. Soft touch off the glass.
If he hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside, that's helped cause this run.
And Irving powers it home.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Here's Stockton. Three-pointer, no good. The kick out, Curry. Antetokounmpo, right side. Anthony, left side. Count it, good. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Stockton. Here's Howard. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Anthony outside. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
2 points. That one goes.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish. Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And here's Paul. Out to Anthony. Over Adebayo. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 15 points in the game. And it's flag missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's the home team now. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's the three. Tatum pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Carter on the wing. Oh, rejected by Howard. It's picked off.
Home team foul. Bruce Bowen. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:44 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, playing off ball. We've seen more of this over the latter part of Paul's career.
Pass to Harper. And stolen by Paul. And here's the fast break. Carter from outside. Drains the triple. Carter's got 7.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
From deep, Harper. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Tatum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Inside. Here's Bowen. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And 3/4 of play. In the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the block.
85.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Harper. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Deflects the pass. Here's Harper. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Bowen. Up and over Carter. No good, off the front rim.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The kick to Tatum. On the wing, Tatum. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Yes, on the jumper. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Driving inside. Deflected. Here's Bird. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
One of the highest IQ passers we've ever seen. Paul is not going to miss those opportunities. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Bird. Howard grabs the miss.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
3 on 3. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
Full team foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 30.
And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to Tripucka. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Back to Curry. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Stephen Curry.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Tripucka. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Garnett. They swipe it. To the left side wing. Howard, the screen. Here's Tripucka. And it's Bird with a rebound. There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks it from distance.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Tripucka. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Tripucka's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Tripucka gets the bucket.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Pass to Bird. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Graham.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
On the break. Shot is up. Curry, that's good.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Pass to Curry. Fires away from way outside. Here's Harper. Here's Tripucka. Off target from three-point range. Here's Bird. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now. Here's Tripucka. There's the 3. And no good. Tatum from long range. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I know it's a long 3, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
Away team foul. Larry Bird. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:52 left in the 4th. And here's Siakam for 3. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so Billy Donovan. Donovan calls timeout. A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Mitchell. Can they get it? Offensive rebound. Siakam outside. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Goes back up. Some solid defense from Williams. Now here's Curry. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Here's Ewing. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And so it's a victory.